Now, Victor Wembanyama had some notable words about this year's event, saying, quote, "I want to push the great players in this sport to play in the All-Star game just as hard as I will. We'll see how it goes, but if they don't play hard, I will do it without them." Ooh, Dirk, you gotta love this mentality from Wemby. How important is it to have one of the young stars of the league talking big like that?
Yeah, the All-Star Game is obviously an historic spectacle event, and we need a little bit more competition again than in the last 2 years. And I love that he's taken that responsibility at such a young age, and he feels like he can change some of that again to at least competing a little bit and making it a fun game. So I'm happy for him. Kobe used to do that back in the days when we played. He'd come in and say, "We're not losing today," and so that's some of the competitive spirit I think that's been missing a bit, and I love that he's taking it up on his big shoulders and making it happen.
Yeah, we used to start All-Star games slowly. Everyone's trying to kind of feel their way through it, not to be the nerd at the start of the game taking charges or whatever, but as the game builds, as everyone gets a little more competitive, at the end of the game, both teams wanted to win, and coaches are starting to make decisions, who's on the floor, and that's when the All-Star game is at its best, when you kind of have the 5 from the West, the 5 from the East, going at it in a close game, trying to figure out how we're going to take this thing home. That's when my memories as a kid watching the All-Star game, our memories playing in the All-Star game. So if Wemby's able to influence this current generation, I think it's a win for everybody.
Old school. I love the old school vibe. It's old school, and you got old school guys here. Every time we stepped on the basketball court, we competed. We didn't understand we didn't know if we were going to make shots. We didn't know how the game was going to go. We competed. So I respect Wemby for going against the grain, not being a follower. In today's society, everybody wants to follow. Everybody wants to be liked on social media. I respect Wemby for going against the grain, walking his own lane in his own path. But there's another side to it. It is the All-Star game. We don't want guys to get hurt, but I think we want it to be respectable, and we want it to be entertaining. So we have to find that balance right there. So I agree with Wemby by starting to push it in that direction, because we all want to see that.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Look, and if he tries hard and everyone else tries at the level they've been trying the last 5 years, he might have 80 points and 40 blocks and set every record that has ever been set in the All-Star game. I would love if it got back to the way it was, at least for the last 5 minutes. Remember 2020, right after Kobe passed, they had the Elam ending. It was like super intense down the stretch.
I love the Elam ending.
Love it.
Love it. Why did no one ever explained to me why it went away?
Fantastic.
It was great. It was great for the All-Star game. And I also would just like a regular game. Can we have two teams?
Thank you.
12-person teams? Is that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Anytime you get into a graphic to explain, I don't know.
Yeah,
And I still don't know. No,
You zoned out?
Yeah,
Zoned out for a minute?
I got lost when they started drafting people. I was like, okay.
I'm old school too.
He's heard round robin. You said, I don't know.
I like East-West, keep it old school.
Yeah, I agree.
And have these guys compete. Like you guys said, we need entertainment, but we also want to see some competitiveness. So I hope that's where we're getting back to.